Okay, as a control test, I'm going to plug in my LG Quick Charge 3.0 port that came with the phone. It's got USB-C on both ends of the cable. I'm going to plug that in. And now I'm going to plug in the phone. And with any luck, it should say, there we go, charging rapidly. Let's see what that really means. Go into the Ampere app here and give that a minute to take some measurements. You'll notice the max USB current is 3 amps. So, 3 amps is the absolute maximum that you can push through these batteries without frying them. So that's full on quick charging. And right now you'll notice, look at that, we're actually pushing 1560 milliamps into that battery. So that's what we're shooting for with these other chargers. Alright, next I'm going to try this Archier Quick Charge 3.0 plug. It's actually got a USB-C plug on it, so I'm going to plug that into the wall. And going to plug in the phone. And let's see what we got here. It's charging. It doesn't say charging rapidly, even though it's got a USB-C connection all the way through, so that's a little work. Oh, now it says charging rapidly, so maybe it just takes a minute. Let's go into Ampere here and see what it measures. Still says max 3 amps. We're running a little under 5 volts. So we're getting about an amp there. Okay, there we go. It's climbing. It does take a little while to kind of get up to full power, it looks like. I'd say that's almost as good as the LG one. Definitely consider that an acceptable reading relative to it. I'm going to let this phone battery die a little more, and then I'm going to go check out the car chargers and see what we find. Okay, today we're going to take a look at the Tiergrade 3-port USB car charger. You can pick this up on Amazon for about 14 bucks or so. I'm going to go on and unbox it. The first thing that I noticed about this charger is it doesn't come with a cable, so you got to provide your own cable. But it's got, let's see here, it's got a 2 amp USB-A, a 2.4 amp USB-A, and a Quick Charge 3.0 amp. All of these are USB-A ports, so no USB-C or micro USB or anything like that. But you have, well, since you've got to provide your own cable, hopefully you've got one laying around that's got the right ends on it. I do happen to have one here. Okay, I do happen to have handy this Dofi USB-A to USB-C charging cable. So I'm going to plug this into the 3.0 port. That right side up. I'm going to plug this into my 12 volt plug, and now I'm going to plug in my phone and see what happens. And it says charging. It doesn't say charging quickly, so that's an issue. But it could be my cable. Let's see here. Okay. Alright, I've got this other cable. This is a GT Coupe, really ultra premium cable here. I've used this for quite some time, and I know it works well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in. Okay, I'm going to plug in to the quick charge port, 3 amp quick charge. It's upside down. I don't like that. Actually, it says Tiergrade this way, and then that stuff's upside down relative to it. So that's an issue for sure. USB-A is confusing enough as far as when it's right side up and when it's upside down without having shit like that going on. So I'm going to plug this in, and charging. It does not say charging rapidly. So I'm starting to think it's the charger, not the cable. I'm going to try a different charger and see what happens. Okay, so this other charger I have is a Qualcomm Quick Charge 2.0, 36 watt, that's 3 amps at 12 volts. So this should be a true quick charge. This one comes with this really neat little flat micro USB cable, but I don't have any micro USB quick charge devices. I only have my USB-C phone. So, this one I really like. This is a solid metal. You can feel the coldness of the metal, and it's got a really solid weight to it. This is really nice. So it looks like both ports are supposed to be Quick Charge 2.0. So I'm going to try plugging in this guy into one of these, and plug this in, and plug in the phone and see what happens. And it's charging. It's almost as if my phone just doesn't want to charge rapidly today for some reason. Okay, I did a little more research, and I found that the phone is only going to say charging rapidly if you have a USB-C on both ends like this here. So on a charger like this little guy, or where'd my Tiergrade go? On a charger like the Tiergrade or the Qualcomm. Okay, so on a charger like the Tiergrade or the Qualcomm with a USB-A plug, you're just not going to get where it says fast charging. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run an app called Ampere, which will show me exactly how fast it's actually, how much juice it's actually pushing to the phone. So we're plugged in, we're measuring. This is with the Tiergrade charger. Okay, we're getting 770 milliamps. So under an amp. But okay. Let's try some of these other chargers and see what happens. Okay, here is the Qualcomm Quick Charge 2.0. Again, this one is installed upside down, in my opinion, but I guess it's a matter of preference, kind of like a toilet paper roll or whatever. Okay, I'm going to plug that in, load up Ampere. I'm just going to measure for a minute. Ooh, that's not good. 120 milliamps. So that's charging really slowly. I mean, in theory, a quick charge should be pushing 3 amps. So I don't know what that's about, but I'm going to try turning on the car and see if that makes a difference. Oh, you know what? I got one more control test before I start the engine. This is a Sunshine. It's got a 2 amp tablet charger in it. We'll see what that gives us, just for funsies. Measuring. 650 milliamps. So all 3 of these chargers are giving me under 1 amp for now. So I'm hoping that's just because the vehicle's not started. So next I'm going to start the engine and see how these 3 chargers do. See if that makes it. Because typically when the vehicle's not running, you're going to get around 12 volts if you're lucky coming out of the battery. But as soon as you get the engine running, you should be getting about 14 volts to 15 volts. So hopefully that'll give us more current. Alright. Okay, went and got some gas, gave the phone a little chance to lose some battery. The Qualcomm charger, again, plug that in. Let's see what we got here. Measuring. Looks like we've got 1500 milliamps again. Oh, getting nice reading here, over 1 amp. So that one's working great. Okay, let's try the Sunshine. See what that gives us. Plug it into the 2 amp tablet charger. Alright, we're measuring. Mm-mm-mm. 160 milliamps. Give it a little time. There it goes. Just takes a minute to get going. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that one. And now I'm going to try the Tiergrade charger again. So this is the one, we got 3 plugs on here. You know, it's Quick Charge 3.0 it says, so again it's upside down. Alright, let's see what kind of readings we can get with this one. Measuring. Let's give it a minute to build up here. Well, once the phone starts to reach a full charge, it seems to slow down. So it could be, there we go. Now we're getting, at least getting over an amp there. Now we're speeding up here. Here we go. Alright, now we're in the range of the kind of numbers that we were seeing with the LG brand name charger that actually came with the phone. And given that I think the cable is actually limiting me to 1500 milliamps, I'd say that's pretty good. So I'm happy with that, and that's going to conclude this test. Okay. I want to thank you for tuning in to the show today, and I encourage you, if you enjoyed what you saw, give me a subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to follow me on social media. Don't forget to check out my other videos, and keep printing, keep making, and keep rocking on.